So, yeah. That's how come when I see that Star Wars, The Old Republic's gonna have, like, 4 Jedi classes and, like, 2 of them are healer classes, it's stupid. It's dumb. And now I'm at 90... Oh, Jesus. 3 more locations and we'll be fucking at 100%. But, yeah, no, MMOs are pretty fucking amazing in what they do. If there was ever a Star Wars Galaxies 2, I would be on that shit. Like, fuck Star Wars The Old Republic. I want a Star Wars 2. A Star Wars Galaxies 2. With fucking up-to-date graphics and everything. I would love to play Star Wars Galaxies with the graphics of fucking Crisis. Because I believe Star Wars Galaxies came out in 2003, and that's one of the only real faults of the game, is that it's really outdated. Especially in terms of graphics, but I mean a lot of hardware could run it, so that's also a good thing. Time is it? In game, real quick. All right. So, oh god, just imagining a fucking up-to-date game would be amazing. Why is that guy running? Oh well. Sheriff, waiting for him to put up the thing. There he goes. Does he have a paper? Yes, he does. Awesome. So, on the top, speaking of MMOs, I think Battlefield Next would do amazing. Or not Battlefield Next. I can't believe I said Battlefield. PlanetSide Next, or PlanetSide 2 rather. If you guys have never heard of PlanetSide, PlanetSide is an MMO FPS slash TPS. I think it had third person. There were some parts that were third person. I know that for sure. But PlanetSide Next is gonna be fucking amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer. In fact, I'm gonna post that in the links for people to watch in the chat. I don't think that PlanetSide Next is gonna be free to play, but you know, I'd gladly play a fucking subscription next to it. So, as an MMO FPS, imagine this. Okay, imagine that. Imagine Battlefield gameplay, right? 64 people, fucking all in one map. Okay. Now imagine over hundreds of people, maybe even up to thousands of people. Hansax, I'm not talking about Battlefield play for free. That is not an MMO FPS. But I mean, and this guy says like mag. No, fuck that. This is on a much grander scale, because this covers planets. This covers systems. It's like, hey, let's go kick some fucking Barney's asses. Yeah! And then while we're at it, we'll go kill some, Smurfs. Fuck yeah, right? And then you bring in like a battalion of hundreds and hundreds of other players. You start doing drops in the middle of places. You start capturing stations all around the place, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's amazing. Now at the back then, I didn't really have that intensive of. I had a really horrible computer back then, so I couldn't really experience it in its full glory because I'd lag a lot. But I'm really looking forward to PlanetSide 2. It's a shame that the beta is only going to be open for people who have a subscription to PlanetSide 1. And then they... Oh, okay, does it suck that you need a subscription to PlanetSide 1 to play the PlanetSide 2 beta? It sucks that they did that, but they haven't given any... They took away the 14-day trial of PlanetSide after they announced that. So... There could have been hundreds of players for PlanetSide trying the game out and then buying a subscription. Instead, they take away the trial. And now the only way is just, like, word of mouth. But, yeah, PlanetSide 2 is going to be fucking amazing. The only thing I won't like about PlanetSide 2 is one thing that a lot of people will like about PlanetSide 2. There are no mechs. And I really like the mech gameplay because I joined PlanetSide during the PlanetSide Reserve. If you guys don't know what the PlanetSide Reserve, basically for 1 year straight, PlanetSide had a free-to-play trial. I forgot what year it was. I think it was like 2006, 2007, maybe 2005. Anyways, it was from January to the next January, and it was free to play. It was a free-to-play trial. You had a few limitations. You couldn't get certain things, but for an entire year you could play this fucking game, and it was so great. So about the mechs. I believe okay, actually I can't say I believe. I don't remember the name of it, but once upon a time PlanetSide released an expansion that featured mechs. If you don't know what mechs are, they're giant fucking robots. So, if you don't know what robots are, get out. Anyways, where's my bounty target? Is he dead? Oh.
Alright.
Whoops.
Let's see.
Anyways, once upon a time they released the robots thing, and it was awesome. Imagine being in the middle of one of the battles I described. Just fucking hundreds of players, you know, all three factions, which were the Terran Republic, the fucking whatever, and the Conglomerate faction. Fucking I don't know. All I know is that those other factions were blue and purple. So I call them the Smurfs and Barneys, just like everybody else. Anyways, imagine being in the middle of these battles and then like 3 mechs jump jet out of the fucking sky into the middle of it. It was great. It was awesome. It was just such a large-scale thing, but they're taking them out because apparently people don't like giant robots. And I didn't know these people didn't exist. I didn't know these people existed, that they don't like giant robots. So, yeah, that's the only thing I'm gonna dislike about PlanetSide 2 so far. Everything I know about. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a subscription-based game. I wouldn't be surprised. But if it's a free-to-play game, oh my!
Come on, you dumb bastard!
Wow, I mean, if it was a free-to-play game, that'd be amazing. But no, I don't think it's gonna be free-to-play. That'd just be a really stupid choice. For the people who sit there and say that they only like free-to-play MMOs, you're selfish. You don't realize how much money it costs to run the servers. And if you go into a free-to-play fucking thing, then that's when you go into microtransactions. And I hate microtransactions with my life. I mean, you either do it in a system where, you know, it somewhat benefits the players to pay for stuff, and it's like, yay, I get like a sword thing, but then you have to balance it out, so it's just a really piece of shit sword that has glowing pink lights on it. It's stupid. That, or you just have regular crappy outfits, like, ooh, I can have sunglasses with blue stars on them, and it's stupid. And then people actually pay for that shit. It's like, what the fuck? We shouldn't have to be degraded into that. Just pay $15 a month, get a job. I'm looking for a job. That's how come I'm not subscribed to an MMO. But get a job, pay the $15 a month, be satisfied. Well, no, you see the difference between, like, Team Fortress 2 going free-to-play versus an MMO going free-to-play is that Team Fortress 2 is self-contained.
Salvador, happy you did my work, gringo. Gracias.
And what I mean by self-contained is that, like, people pay for their own servers, and that's where you don't worry about that. The only thing you worry about as Valve is keeping content servers up for people to download. And you know, the game's been full price for a very long time, so I mean not by full price, I mean it was like $20 for $20 to $30 for fucking years. So, yeah. And there was no subscription model for TF2, so switching over to a transaction thing, not too real big. There are plugins to block free-to-play people on Team Fortress 2. Okay. Yeah, I know. I've known about this. And to be honest, I don't mind those. One, because I'm not a free-to-player. I'm not a free-to-play player. I'm not a free-to-play player, so it doesn't affect me, and two, I really feel that that's how, you know, that's how people want to play the game. They don't want to play with free-to-players. I don't know how many people realize this, but nearly, I'm gonna give a really large statistic here, but about 80% of the people who joined after the free-to-play, after Team Fortress 2 went free-to-play, suck horribly. Like, go to YouTube and type up Team Fortress 2 free-to-players, and you will find thousands, if not hundreds, videos of fucking free-to-players sucking ass. Like, you'll have a spy standing on top of their head or some shit, and they'll be like, derp, and they'll look up, and they'll, like, giggle because they think their teammate's screwing with their head, when it's reality a spy. I'm not a noob. I'm just new to the game. So you're a noob. Ah, shit, 7 or it's 6. So no, I don't mind these servers that kick free-to-players. Free-to-play players. God, I don't know how to phrase that. People who are playing without paying for the game. Yeah, there we go. It's actually a little bit sad, though. Like, I have a friend who's been really looking forward to Team Fortress 2 for, like, the last year or so, and I was trying to buy it for him, but, you know, they stopped selling the orange box in Team Fortress 2 in the retail stores over here, so we never were able to get it. And I was like, well, just buy it on Steam. And then it went free to play, and he never fucking, like, he touched it for 3 hours, and he never played it again. I was like, really, man? The game just went free to play. Fucking do something with it. Instead, he plays some fucking shitty-ass other free-to-play game. I think it's called S4 League. And it's like, wow, come on, man. Him and, like, 5 to 7 of my other friends play that game. I don't. Really? Ah, well. I'm gonna blame it on Jack sucking dick. That's just what I'm gonna blame it on.
See, hola, hombre.
See, hola, hombre.
Yeah.
Well, no, like, you can't just say I'm a free-to-play player and I don't suck, because you haven't played long enough at all to say that you don't suck. All right? We have had people playing for 4 years. They have the right to say who sucks and who doesn't. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe you aren't horrible at the game. But you are an amazing fucking minority in all these people. Like, it's like, oh, well, I don't suck. Yeah, well, fucking, for every one person that doesn't suck, there are about 10 to 100 that do. Now, I'll be honest. My skill level in Team Fortress 2 hasn't really progressed past the month I start playing it. But that's just because that's the way I am. I got the controls down relatively quickly because I kept track of it. I knew details about the game before I played it. So I knew about spies. Doesn't mean I reacted very well in that first few months, but I knew about spies. So, yeah, I mean, it's very... Of course, I'm going to use... It's going to be a very strict timeline that everyone's going to use. It's going to be like pre-free-to-players and post-free-to-players. I mean, in the world, there will always be really shitty people. Like, people who are outstandingly horrible at games. Like, it's one of the reasons why I don't record multiplayer videos. Because if about 40% of the time I'm raging at how bad people are at the game. They've paid $60 for a game to suck at. And it just ruins the experience, and that's how come a lot of people enjoy dedicated servers, because then they can go, okay, well, I know that these really good people play on this server, and I'm friends with them, and we're gonna play all the time, and it's gonna be fun most of the time. But if you're like me, I don't really have time for that. I play way too many games to try and set myself up into a dedicated server fucking community. I mean, it's not like I don't have time because I do Let's Plays. It's I don't have time because I fucking play tons of games. So in having too much time, I have no time. I'd rather not get set up in a community, when I have, like, fucking 15 other games that I want to play also. Goddamn horse.
Won't be needing this.
You can suck at a game and still have fun playing it. Oh, there's no doubt that the person who's sucking is still having fun. There's no doubt. But while that one guy is having fun, he is ruining everybody else's fun. Alright? Let's do a statistic here. Battlefield 2. I paid $50 for Battlefield 2. Okay? Now, in the PC version, most games are 16 people. Or 16 people per team. Alright. So, One fucking guy, $50. Okay, we got that. Let's calculate how much fucking money he's wasting by sucking and ruining everybody else's fun. That's 50 times 15. So, 50 times 15 equals $750. $750 that fucking douchebag is wasting because he just wants to play the game. Oh, I'm having fun, but I have 3 kills and 30 deaths. Go fuck yourself, honestly. I paid $50 for the game, and so did these 14 other guys, so why should I have to tolerate this one fucking guy who sucks at it? Like, if he just bought the game, sure, but you have people who are like level 40 in Battlefield Backcountry 2. I'm not even level 35, and they suck. People who are max rank, level 50, and they're sitting there going, derp. You'll get a team full of level 50s just forming a crescent line around the fucking point that don't do shit. I mean, it's the same way in all games, in that, like, you'll get these people who play the game for years and still fucking suck at the game. I borrowed my friend's Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox once, right? One thing to know is that I'd never played Battlefield 2 on the Xbox prior to, like, some split screening with my friend. So I got into Call of Duty, and I came into the game, and there were like a bunch of fucking prestige leveled people in there. And I sat there, and I turned on my mic. I said, I'm the best level 1 you guys have ever fucking met. And I was doing it jokingly. And when the game ended, I had a fucking KD of 24-2. And I was sitting there like, these people fucking have gone through the game in its entirety like 5 to 7 times, and they still suck. So my statement held true. So I mean, sucky players ruin fun for everybody else. They can't have fun themselves and all that, but when I'm sitting here, I'm fucking, you know, I'm like, okay, well, it's in between times of LPs. Let me play something, and then I watch like 10 people sit there and not fucking help the team in any way whatsoever. Because mostly I play team-based games. I'm not too much of a lone wolf myself, but at the same time, I am a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf that helps the team. As oxymoron of that is. But it's like, here's 10 people.
Easy there.
Like, we'll use Team Fortress 2 since we just talked about that. Team Fortress 2. Bam. 10 people not fucking pushing up on the cart. It's payload, and nobody's touching the cart. No one's defending the control point because they just want to level up fucking some imaginary thing. Now, I don't blame them for wanting to level up. I love ranking up. I fucking love ranking up systems. But if you're gonna play the game, play to win. Playing to win is playing to have fun. And that's how come I always hate the phrase whenever I start getting agitated and mad at a game. Whenever I start raging. Okay, tumbleweed. Whenever I start raging at a game and someone tells me, dude, calm down, it's just a game. One thing to remember is that I'm not mad at the game. I'm mad at the 15 to fucking 31 other humans. Or I'm mad at the game. Like, if I'm playing multiplayer, I'm generally mad at the people in it. If I'm playing single player and I'm mad at the game, yeah. Dude, it's just a game. I'm mad at the fucking game's bullshit. But multiplayer, it's most likely the other people. And now it's a very interesting mentality. A lot of people go, well, he's just mad at he's just blaming other people. Well, he's just a douchebag, blaming other people. They're the fucking douchebags. It's just a game. When you have like this fucking 12-year-old kid teabagging your body, you have every right to be pissed off at that. When you have a bunch of 15-year-old, like a bunch of 15, 14-year-olds who sound like they're 8, screaming their heads off at each other, like, "Stop being such a faggot! Oh my god!" You sit there going, "What? Why? Why?" Also, I want to thinking about this, I want to show you guys something funny. After I look at this message, lol, tumbleweeds, yes. I'm gonna go to my profile, real quick. People don't like me. Look at this. So if it's 44% of people who have preferred me or have not preferred me, that's a fuck ton of people that don't like me. Apparently, I'm very unsporting. Now, I'll agree with quit early. I quit early a lot. When I'm in like a ragey mode, I'm just like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. I don't want to be in this game. Fucking shitty ass players, and I'll just quit. But unsporting? I'm unsporting, aggressive. I understand aggressive. I fucking yell at people when I'm playing, like, hey, shut the fuck up and get in here. But unsporting? Come the fuck on. The most sporting person in there. Just quit if you're having fun, says Octurnash. That's a really bad mentality. Why should I quit? Why should I just stop playing the game outright? I paid $50 for it. I played $60 for it. You know, unless it's like a PC game, then there's also a big chance that I paid like $20 to $40 instead of a high-ass price. But why should I have to quit playing a game in its entirety because of some asshole who sucks? I shouldn't have to. I should be able to get on the game and have fun. So, yeah. It's just really silly about just people in general. You don't get what you want out of some games. So I guess before I continue on, let's talk about game mechanics that I'm getting really tired of seeing in the way that they're currently being implemented. Health regen systems. Like, in a game like Red Dead Redemption, okay, I get that. Grand, awesome. It makes sense. Mass Effect, sure. Even though Mass Effect 1 didn't really have a health regen system. Well, the health regenerated, but it had a bar that you had to use a medkit. Fear 2. Fear 2 and Fear 1. I'm going to use these as an example. Fear 1 and Fear 2 had a health system. It had like a 1 to 100 health system. That's great. Awesome. And you picked up medkits around the environment, and if you were getting fucked up, you healed yourself. And then you go into Fear 3, and it has a regen system. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem. a lot of the times the developer views that it is, yeah, and also this is the last location, I'm pretty sure. But a lot of developers believe that, holy shit, I'm right in the middle of everybody. Anyways, a lot of developers believe that if they put in this health regeneration system, the game is going to be faster paced. The game is going to be faster paced when it has to force you to hide behind fucking cover, wiping off jam on your face. Not really. Not really. In fact, I'd say that something like Half-Life. Half-Life has no health regeneration system. Half-Life is fast-paced. Not supremely fast-paced because the weapons are, for whatever reason, not as impressive as they should be. But it's fast-paced. It's like, oh shit, I have 10 health. I need to fucking handle this situation in the most efficient and fast way possible.
Worth a look.
So run through this place and get a fucking med kit and search the environment and everything, right? You have more of an incentive to look around the environment if, you know, you have a health system. You have to look for health. It's like, if I'm at 95 health, I'm the kind of person who fucking gets annoyed at having 95 health. So it's like, oh god, gotta find a health system. I'm looking around everywhere. Bam, I'm full health and we're good to go. Now, I'm not saying that we need to have health systems where we have dedicated medkits sitting in our fucking back pockets or something, and we slap it on our chest and suddenly we're fully healed. Like this, the medicine. But, it's just health regeneration systems end up making the game more slow-paced because standing out of cover for like 5 seconds suddenly cripples you for another 15 to 20 seconds during the time that you don't want to die. Now, like in Red Dead Redemption, if I'm really low on health and I'm fast enough, I can just use medicine. And that I can kind of stand it in Red Dead Redemption. It's just like, oh, I have really low health. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Medicine. Bam. Great. And I can get right back into the action. But otherwise, it's just like, oh shit. Call of Duty. Oh god. Low health. Oh my god. Oh please don't approach my position. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm dying. Oh god, no. And then you have to restart and do it all over again. I mean, like, if you're gonna make the health regen system, you gotta make it work. And they obviously do work most of the time. But I like it to make sense. Look at Halo. Halo Reach has the mix of a health regen system and the medkit system. And that's perfect. The health regen is not health, it's shields. Awesome.
Happy you did my work, gringo. Gracias.
And then you have the health system. It's great. Also, I should have had my notifications on so I could get this. BAM, baby! 100%! My journey is complete! Yeah! Well, meanwhile, I'm talking about health regeneration systems, but fuck yeah! 100%! Yeah! Now I gotta tweet it, because I have a Twitter. It's what I do when I tweet. Yeah! Except Twitter's not working! Fuck! Wait, it's working for a few seconds? 100% in Red Dead Redemption! Yeah! I'm so awesome! Change outfits. Let's check out the thing I got. 100%. Bureau uniform. Dress like a federal bureau agent and the law won't be able to touch you. And you get a very stupid looking hat. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Bitches don't even know. I'm going to Blackwater real quick. So I've done everything in the game, according to Rockstar. Been to every location, killed every person at least once in their lifetime. Maybe or maybe not done some other illicit activities and collected a lot of flowers. It's go time. Now the thing is, the police will shoot back. People. The police will shoot back if I shoot at them. There is no doubt in my mind. I'm not going to be surprised. However, they won't send other people at me. And I'm not, it might give me a bounty. We'll see. My rampage begins with you! Should probably put on my bandana. Let's try not to die. I'd rather not revert back to 99.9%. But as you can see, I am not getting a bounty whatsoever. My name's Jack Marston! Ow! Fucking horse! Hey buddy, how's it going? Where are you running? I'm the law! You can't run away from the law, buddy! Ah! I guess you can run over the law. I'm an agent. I love these people with guns. Woo! Yes! We got a Wilhelm scream. The fuck do you think you're doing running over me, bitch?
Take life for granted, mister.
And you! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch!
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Aw, man.
I knew this was a bad idea.
I have killed so many people, and not a single dollar is on my name. You know how much blood I've shed here? Oh my god!
You must be out of your mind.
Who the hell shot me? Aha! I win! Now, to save! Well, first I gotta get all this ammo. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, hi!
Good gracious me! I'm hurt bad. Need a doctor. Oh God! Someone get a doctor!
It's okay. I'm here.
Now for the nasty part.
I didn't actually mean to skin that guy. So what do you think these guys think about this? I'm like them. I'm just casually walking by. No one gives a shit. This guy, look at this weirdo. He's reacting over the dead bodies like, holy shit, what the fuck? And everyone's like, just ignore the bodies. Just ignore the bodies. Oh god.
Yeah!
So, here's our save of justice.
I finally discovered why they called this town Planet.
Tell me more.
My son.
Woo!
Hey!
I think this calls for a celebration. Fireworks, everybody!
Sorry, I was miles away.
Yeah! Why doesn't anyone want my fireworks? Come on, bartender. Whoops.